Okay, so health readings. Here's the thing. Going forward, I'm not going to do any more health readings on Trump because at this point, I don't think we really want to know. I'll speak. Well, no, I'm going to speak like I want to speak. And if you don't like it, too bad. I don't think that we're really asking about his health because we are concerned for his well being. I think we're asking for a health update on people like Barr and Pompeo and Trump because something in us wants to hear that they're sick. Because we don't like them so much that we are trying to project illness on them. And I don't think that's right. Well, no, I know that's not right. That is wrong. Again, if you don't like it, I don't know what to tell you. So we want to hear that he has, gallstones and a heart murmur and all these. I'm not doing that because we're not asking about his well-being. We want to know how sick is he, because there's a little part in us that rejoices that hears that bad people have illnesses. And so I'm not doing that because it's not fair. We don't want to do a health reading on Ruth Bader Ginsburg and then come out with this long list of crap that she's got. So don't do it to Trump either. We have enough stuff that we could focus on without trying to make him ill. With that being said, we got to do, with all that being said, we got to do one more time. Because he is questioning the cognitive abilities, the cognitive health of Joe Biden. Donald Trump is Donald Trump is questioning the cognitive health of anybody else is funny to me. I'm sorry. So, we're going to look at the cognitive health of Joe Biden and the overall health of Donald Trump. One last time. And then if Joe Biden becomes president, which I think he will, I will do health readings on Joe Biden as they come up during his tenure. But I'm not going to do this constantly because I just don't think it's fair. Let's do Joe Biden first and we'll end with Trump. Joe Biden, health, King of Cups, that's him for me. This is the person I drew for nominee and president. So going forward, if you ask me who do I think the president is, that's him. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong, but this is what I'm going to stick with. The world. The sun. He has an allergy. Spread through the air. That's where my world card comes in. But it's not a big deal. It's like a Claritin type thing and it clears up and it's fine. Judgment. This is also something that's recurring. So if he has some sort of gout or some sort of something that comes back that he's had for a very long time, maybe some sort of a back issue or a spine issue or some sort of issue that comes back, but it's not a rash or nothing like that, but it's like a condition that reoccurs. High Priestess. That's his medical records. 6 of Pentacles. Or is that 9 of Pentacles? That's a 9. The 9 of Pentacles. Okay. It's just his health care. 2 of Pentacles. That's his doctors. He has 2. Has a general. And then he has a So he has something else that he has to go to a, not a, well, you can call it a specialist. Maybe he has a doctor and a nurse practitioner, something like that. He has two physicians of some sort. The Wheel of Fortune, that's his medications. So that he's taking something for arthritis, or he has two or three. There's an arthritis, there's a blood pressure medication, and then there's a blood thinner. So he probably has a heart medication too. And this is just all due to age. This is not that he has a heart condition. So blood pressure, allergy, blood pressure, allergy, and then there is the recurring thing. But this recurring thing does not need a medicine. It needs like a treatment of some sort. So it's like a regiment. So like an ice pack and a this and a that, and it's that type of thing. Like he can do over the counter for this one. I don't think he gets an over the counter for it. He may get a prescription for it too, but it's not something that is life threatening. He can get an over the counter for it. But there is a blood pressure and there is a blood thinner or something for the heart too. Empress and the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords, there is a bit of confusion there. And, well, let's see. Because the High Priestess is here too. There is a cocktail that he could take. There might be something in the blood that is indeed insufficient or some sort of blood flow thing. Maybe this is why he has the blood thinner in the first place. There's something here. There's like a some sort of valve or some sort of tube or some sort of something here that does not have the greatest of blood flow, or it doesn't have his, and I'm not a doctor, so I could be saying this all wrong. There's oxygen in the blood, or like his red blood cells or something like that they're not either large enough or something to the effect to where oxygen is not plentiful. And sort of I get blood cells are not large enough. Like I said, I'm not a doctor, so I don't know. But that's what's coming. It's like there's something where the blood cells, something coming on here on the left side to where his blood cells are not large enough or something like that. There's also exhaustion that is setting in. Campaigning is hard for everybody. I don't care how old you are. And so there's also some exhaustion there too. But here is his two physicians. So he is still well taken care of. I do not believe that Joe Biden would try to fight through an illness if he had dementia or Alzheimer's. So if he was to get the presidency and he feels as though his cognitive abilities are slipping, that he would step aside. And if he has a VP or a woman VP, that's how you get your first female president. Just saying. So Donald Trump won last time. And for any of those curious on how I do my health readings, none of my cards are specifically programmed. I get like the pentacles for medications, that's about it. But they're not specifically programmed for anything when it comes to mediumship or health. I pull the card and Spirit just basically gives me, this is just a tool. And so it just comes in that way. The cards don't necessarily mean. Anyway, moving on. Donald Trump. 10 of Pentacles. Page of Wands. There's a lot more medications that he's taking now. There's just a lot more intake of something now. Of the Pentacles, like I said, are medications for me. But there's a lot more intake. And there has been a bit of a conversation about it as well. His doctor did not give him this. I'll just say that. The Queen of Cups. Actually, no. His doctor should not have given him this. This is his support. The Queen of Cups. Someone is enabling a very bad behavior. Oh, well, let me keep going. The Four of Pentacles. Yeah. Queen of Swords. The Empress. So he's a drug addict. I mean, bluntly put, but that's what it is. Because these in particular medications are not prescribed for anything. He just takes them. But it's several, because I get at least 4. Like, he takes a blood pressure medicine. He takes a blood thinner. He takes something for gastrointestinal. So that's the 3. And then he has the Adderall. He does not take Adderall for anything. He has it. It's for ADHD, but he doesn't have ADHD. He has ADD, maybe, but it's for ADHD. But he's not taking that for that. He takes it for effect. It's kind of like how some people drink. You know, they don't like the taste of alcohol. They take it for the effect, is what I was told. Because I always question people, why do you like the taste of that? It tastes awful, and that's what they want it for the effect. Anyway, he has at least 4 that are not prescribed for anything. He just has them. The 9 of, this is the 6 of Pentacles for you. Yeah. The Moon. The Tower. There is a calcium loss as well towards the bottom. So in the legs, there's a calcium loss. And it could be something you're taking is taking calcium from your bones. I wonder what does that. Because it's not a, I know cancers and things like that can do it. It's not a disease taking it from him. It's something he takes that takes it from him. I don't know what that would be. Or it's because it's a side effect. It's not, of course, it's a bug. It's not a feature. So but again, he takes a blood thinner. I don't see any change in his overall health. I see that, except for the loss of calcium, and that he's taking at least 4 things that are not prescribed to him. He is an addict, but he has an addictive personality anyway, because his father had it, his brother had it, he has it, his sister has it too. Hers is shopping or something like that. But they all have an addictive personality. He does have a medication issue, though. And I would be very interested to see if he was blood tested, what it would come out as. But that's the overall. I'm not doing health readings anymore.